So, you have big dreams. You want success, freedom, a life that excites you. But there's just one problem. You don't take action. You know what you should be doing. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And suddenly you're stuck in the same cycle. Feeling guilty, frustrated, wondering, am I just lazy? But here's the truth. Laziness isn't the real problem. The real problem is something called friction. Getting started always feels like the hardest part. You sit there thinking about the work ahead, and it feels overwhelming. So instead, you reach for your phone, you scroll, you distract yourself, and you tell yourself, I'll start later. Sound familiar? This happens because of something called activation energy, the effort required to start a task. The bigger the task seems, the harder it is to begin. So, how do you fix this? Simple. Reduce the friction. Here's how. Step 1. Shrink the task. Instead of saying, I have to finish this huge project, say, I'll just work on it for 5 minutes. Your brain resists big commitments, but accepts small ones. Once you start, momentum kicks in. And before you know it, you're in the zone. It's like pushing a car. The first push is hard, but once it starts rolling, it gets easier. Step 2. Use the 2-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'll do this for just 2 minutes. Need to work out? Just stretch. Need to clean? Pick up one thing. Need to study? Open the book. The hardest part is starting. But once you begin, something happens. You keep going because action creates momentum, and momentum makes everything easier. Step 3. Create a system, not a goal. Goals are exciting, but they mean nothing without a system. A goal is saying, I want to get fit. A system is saying, I will do 10 push-ups every morning. A goal is saying, I want to write a book. A system is saying, I will write 100 words a day. Stop relying on motivation, because motivation is temporary. Discipline, that's what gets results. And discipline is just a system that makes success automatic. So, shrink the step. Make it effortless to begin. Build a system that keeps you moving, and watch how fast things change. You don't need to see the whole path. Just take the first step.